Many apologies, friends, who were expecting me to get started on time. What is going on, Criminal Gang? I am Joseph, head chef and lead engineer of Celestial Grimace, and I hope you're all having a wonderful Friday evening. So, what are we into today? Well, pretty much the same thing that we have been getting into. As I switch over to Logic. There we go. Yes, so if this is your first time joining us, we have been going through a series where I am covering a song based on the number one single the week that I was born, which coincidentally was this time last year, almost 29 years ago. Well, actually, exactly 29 years ago. That's how old I am. I am old. But anyways, as usual, allow me one moment to set my handy dandy phone up so that I can keep up with our live stream. Do. Anyways, I tell you what. While I am pulling this up, why don't we give this a listen from the beginning? I said from the beginning. Cool. So, first of all, Lauren, I don't need your sass right now. I need your support. Just like my bones need support. And what do I drink when I need bone support? Well, I drink a Monster Energy drink, who is not sponsored by us yet, but I'm hoping that if we keep hounding them, maybe they will choose to sponsor us one day. Was that a terrible plug? Yes, it was. Am I getting paid for it? No, I'm not. But regardless, I hope that one day I'll be able to spin a good good plug like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy all that twice because I'm pretty sure that is how the song goes in the original, which I am pulling up now. My heart was torn in two, more than words to show you feel that your love for me is real. What would you say if I took those words away? Couldn't make things new just by saying. Actually, Tell you what, let's go back to Jimmy Fallon and Jack Black, because I'm having a hard time remembering how the flow of the song. 'Cause I'd already know what would you do if my heart was torn in two, more than words to show you feel that your love for me is real. What would you say if I took those words away and you couldn't make things new just by saying I love you? More than now that I've tried to. Okay, so that's what I need to do. I need to how can I say this? Because the original structure of this song is not it's not like a verse chorus bridge chorus, which, I mean, don't get me wrong, I respect that. I try not to write like that. But this song it's just, I don't know why I gave myself this stupid challenge. I could have chosen almost anything else in the world and would have been just fine. But I know that little part there after the chorus, that's going to be two patterns of that thing. So I need to decide what I'm going to do with our la-di-da-di-das, which the Celestial Grimace way absolutely does not do any kind of onomatopoetics. Is that right? I don't know what you call the la-di-da-di-das and the na-na-nas. I'm sure there's a real word for it, but I can't think of it. Make things new just by saying I love you. Maybe a breakbeat. More than one. I think so. I think that would be an appropriate use of our composition. So let's go from that chorus part. Okay, I'm kind of hearing something. Actually, where are my levels at on this? It's back to normal. Yeah, I think that would be, I don't know. That's a pretty simple breakdown kind of pattern. Uh, ugh, that doesn't sound good. Wish I could figure out why. La di da di da da da. This is stupid. Uh-huh. So while I'm playing around with this, how is everyone doing this evening? Let me know down in, let's see, where am I? There we go. Let me know down in the chat box. Try to get this engagement up some. You're hot. Oh. Yes, Lauren is without AC in her car. R.I.P. Yeah, that reminds me. a story for you. Me and my longtime friend Austin Williams, we when we were in college, we went to we were at Auburn University, and we went to go visit our friend Hayden Waters down in I say down up in Tuscaloosa, and anybody who knows Alabama geography knows that that's not a short trip. And I remember this was July of 2012, I believe. And yeah, July 2012, and I think we had like a heat wave come through, and it was going to be like, the hottest heat wave of the South, like in decades, maybe that century. And I remember what I was looking for now. So, anyways, we decide, we're gonna, go see our friend, and he, so we left from Auburn. Decided that we were going to go from Auburn, take I-85 south, and then take I-65 up to Birmingham. I-65, get on to I-40, 149. Wait, no, 147, excuse me. West to Tuscaloosa. Excuse me. And that ended disastrously once we got to where were we? Somewhere around Verbena, Clanton, that area. And so while we were, I say ended because we ended up in traffic. Keep in mind, I was in this little rust bucket of a 1998 GMC Jimmy that had no air conditioning, had, well, just about every popular problem that was experienced in the GMC Jimmy by other users. That Jimmy had. It's like, for instance, some people may say, oh yeah, I had radiator trouble. Somebody's like, yeah, I had bad ball joints and this, that, and other. That GMC Jimmy managed to have like the encompassing of every single issue that the known to man by the 1998 GMC Jimmy. Again, all common problems, but it was just like it had every single one of those common problems instead of just a few. Yeah, I'm going to remove that first note. So anyways, we got stuck in 3, 4, maybe even 5 mile long traffic, and literally the only AC we had in the 106 degree heat index was our windows rolled down. So we every now and then we bring that story together about because about the time that we almost died out on the interstate, and not for conventional reasons, but from a heat stroke. I think it was about that time too that we realized that I think my friend Austin accidentally left the door to my apartment just wide open, because we were bringing my TV with us so that we could play Call of Duty all together. Oh, a little glitch there. I think what'll make that sound better is once I get a bass line on here. But it's easier to do throw the bass in after I've got the whole song pretty much mapped out. And fun little note here. Sometimes, oh, that even works better. No, that doesn't work better. Well, I don't know what I was doing there. Anyway, sometimes I'll throw on the, I'll just copy the track down if I'm trying to get a, get like the kicks, that modern djinty synchronization. Cool. I'm gonna do something. So there's a band that I'm super into. They're not really together anymore. But the band's called Breakdown of Sanity. Excellent metalcore band. Just FYI. But there's this thing that they do where, like, I remember in, oh man, I'm blanking on the name of the album now. Perception. Anyways, they have a couple songs where, like, in the breakdown, it's just, raw, like some really raw guitar, and they leave like some echo into the drum kit, and it's just kind of got like this. I don't know what it is. It's like it's simple, but it just makes it like heavy, cause it's just like, I don't know. I guess it's giving it time to like breathe. Yeah. So what I will do is I just kind of want, like I say, I just kind of want like make these more cowboy. Yeah. Actually, I tell you what. ask, and you shall receive. I think I'm going to turn the velocity on that down just a hair. But then, let's see. I need... Don't change anything. We're going to put on some... Let's just do a new... Actually, I don't want that one on. Let's just go ahead and put the echo straight on it. Because we don't really need it to necessarily match. So, Mr. Jake DeBusk, I hope you're doing well this afternoon. Hope all has all is well on the home front. Now that we are no longer on the front lines, at least not for the next few days. Delay. I don't want delay. I want reverb. What is that one? It's not dynamics. One day, I'm going to learn this program. There we go, reverb. Space Designer. I want a good, like a hall sound. Cool, let's try that one out. At least your truck got made. Did it? Cause I've not seen my truck since I had it looked at. But like I say, I don't expect much out of the government. No, you're not lying. You're just misinformed. Oh, Jake, you're wrong. It's not perfect because I could be putting that bell over here on my reverb channel. Hell yeah. Like a ghost cowbell. Which, I don't know, for some reason, that's a cool word for something. I don't know what you call a ghost cowbell, but I'd watch that movie. Ghost Cowbell, The Rise and Fall of Will Ferrell. Yeah, I I think we can make that happen. I'll go halvesies on you on that one. Man, I'm just yeah yeah I'm just saying. Lauren, I'm thankful you've got my back on that one. Okay, that's nothing. What am I looking at? Oh, yeah, here's a cool story for everyone watching at home. So it turns out that my coworker here, Jake, and I have have some mutual acquaintances in that his brother was a guitarist for a band that an old band of mine, Ashes of Allen, which you may have heard me refer to once or twice before in the YouTube live, or not the YouTube, the Facebook live stream. So turns out I, have kind of met his brother before and never knew it. In fact, and Jake, I never told you this, but it's funny. I had a guy that was going to be in Celestial Grimace with me. And we worked on some music and this, that, and other, but he, I don't know, I never heard from him, like, in the last 4 months or so. And anyways, we would be talking, and we'd be talking about, oh yeah, this show would be cool, cool to go see, and I happened to see this band at this place, and turns out like we were at 3 or 4 different shows together, never even knew it. Which, I mean, small world, but I think that's a take. Alright, so let's play it from here. to turn that down just a hair. Oh man, pre 2010, I would say like 2007 to 2014, 2015. If I had to put a number on what I thought was probably the best time for metalcore, definitely. Jam sounds like a boss battle. Yeah, man. So like, there's a lot of like correlations that people have made to the Celestial Grimace sound to video game music. Not necessarily that that's what I was aiming for, but I mean, hey, I don't necessarily hate the analogy either. In fact, it's funny, there's been a few songs that I've done where the actual like loop that I stole, and well, I wouldn't say stole, based it off of in like its original demo form was like, boss battle loop or something like that. Let's see. So I need to figure out next. I need to figure out how long this part is. So, since I know that Jake is here in the chat, if you don't know, I'm doing a heavy rendition of the band Extreme, their song More Than Words, which came out, which was #1 hit single the year of my birth, or the week of my birth at that. So I don't know, based off of some stupid thing I saw on Facebook. That's short of it, and I thought I'd make some content based off of it. Also, I'm playing the Jimmy Fallon and Jack Black recreation of this song because I'm pretty sure oh really? Yeah, one of the first acoustic songs. Well, it's generally considered like the one of the I guess one of the big turning points for like power ballads is like one of the most I guess popular ones. I don't know who gets to determine that because I mean they were already a thing, but anyways, right? So someone's like, yeah, the song, whatever song was the #1 song on the hit charts whenever you were born is like your spirit animal theme song or whatever. So like I said, I thought that'd be a neat way to try to challenge myself into doing something different. But anyways, right, back to Jimmy Fallon, Jack Black. I don't want to get copyright noticed or infringed or whatever the higher ups may do whenever they hear their song being played on a live stream. So I figured if it's okay for Jimmy Fallon and Jack Black to do it, and then me, I'm just trying to get around the system. I love you. More than I should have been counting that. Okay. Just by saying I love you. More than okay. So I may actually need to make that longer. But yeah. But yeah, Jake, next time, Stevie T version. Oh man, Stevie T, that, yeah. For the other viewer that's in the chat, not named, well, actually, Lauren, you feel free whenever you have a chance. But yeah, I should go look up some Stevie T comedy if you like metal and comedy. All right. So yeah, I think I'm gonna listen to this from the beginning, just kind of get a overall feel again. That's kind of my style. Is I just listen to things on repeat. So hearing that, I think I need to give it just a little more breathing room there. So which means taking that out and taking my little, I don't know, my little wigglies. Actually, let's join those two. Yeah, it's funny. So, moving from GarageBand to Logic, sometimes I like to do things that were just little shortcuts and stuff that were natural on GarageBand, but not so with GarageBand. All right. Okay, that's what I did wrong. You know, it's an iterative process. Just kind of do a little ramp up here. I think I will copy that onto my reverb channel, which let's actually rename this to reverb kit. That'll help me figure this out. No, that's not what I wanted. Copy. Paste. Cool. So I think those two measures is going to be enough. Let me play this out. Sure that kind of goes back into that first pattern. Peace out, headed to bed. I'll see you Monday. Sounds great so far. Jake, I completely understand, and man, I certainly appreciate you coming out here and hanging out with me. So, hey, I try to do it every Friday. I understand if you get tired of seeing me, since we work almost 50 to 60 hours together, but I will see you Monday. Actually, you probably won't. I'll be out on the bridge, but whatever. See you, bud. Pretty sure that goes back into that verse pattern. let's listen to this again. I think I've got. I feel like we're getting closer to the end.
Now that I've tried to talk to you and make you understand, all you have to do is close your eyes and just reach out your hands and touch me. Hold me close, don't ever let me go. More than words.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that's what I need to do, but it's such a hard transition. Don't you think? I think what would suit best. Actually, that's fine. I think going back into that little drum roll pattern. Alright, let's go back to.
Is all I ever needed you to show. Then you wouldn't have to say that you love me, 'cause I'd already know. More than
Okay, yeah, so one more chorus. And then I don't want to have to go back to that breakdown, but I wouldn't hate it. Not just I don't think I would. I just don't want it to sound too repetitious, which, I mean, let's be honest, the song itself is super repetitious. It's just like 4 minutes of that same strumming pattern. think so, yeah. Okay, I think what I will do while I'm at it. So how do we end it? Do we end it like with a hard stop? Or should we just kind of let that fade out? Because, I mean, I think for this version of the song, it would sound super cool if it just fades out. But it would also differ a lot from the original. Because, I mean, it's just an acoustic song. And they just kind of let it die out on that last strum. Fade. Well, I have one vote for fade. I don't know which one I want here. Let's go higher. Copy paste some of my favorite features. Stereo out. Get that volume automation going. just had an idea. Hey. No. That was a bad idea. But I do want to, copy. Yeah, no, I wanted to bring that original line back in. Actually, I wonder if my little that I think that sounds kind of cool. Just trying to get like the right level. But yeah, normally when I'm writing an original song, especially if I have like that you should call it like a crescendo, I like to try to bring in elements from the song earlier. And and I know I'm not the first person to come up with that, but it was a neat revelation the first time when I accidentally plugged in something and it just fit, and it added. I mean, obviously I had to tweak it after I did that, but it was neat. I found that like parts from the previous song fit in with earlier portions, or with later portions rather. I don't know. I think I think it's fine where it's at. So yeah, with that said, let me save this, cuz I don't know that there's anything that I would do different to it right now. I mean, obviously some cleanup, some leveling and stuff like that. Obviously, I'm gonna throw on a bass line and things like that. But I think the core structure of it is done. So, with that said, we've gone about an hour or so. Yeah, yeah, about an hour or so, and I could not be more grateful for Miss Lauren Randall and Mr. Jake DeBusk for helping me make the live stream just that little more lively. Because hey, even if they're not talking physically to me, um, it really makes the live stream experience feel a lot more lively. So, like I say, thank you again, and yeah, Lord willing, if work does not keep me from doing so, we will be back at it again over on Facebook for our regularly scheduled Tuesday night hangout, where it will be a little less music involved, unless y'all want it to be. But it's usually a little more relaxed setting. So, anyways, we'll do this again next Friday, and like I said, come find us over on Facebook, hang out with us, and until then, I've been Joseph. You all have been lovely. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you next time.